Hi guys, if anyone's about, how are we all doing this evening? This afternoon I mean, it isn't evening at all, it's afternoon. Hi guys. Ooh, I'm not sure if this is the right microphone or not. I've all gone to pieces. MC Power. So, what have we got here? I'm not sure you can hear me very well. We've gone to pieces. We've completely gone to pieces. What's going on? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hear me? Any sound at all? Well, I'll just presume that there is, even though I tell with. Hello. I have no idea which microphone is plugged in, which is working, or I don't know. I hate Windows. Okay, let's have this doing something. While I work out what's going on. Okay, what does it think we are? We are, there we go, 300 megahertz PPC, 66 megahertz, 68S60. Coolio. What the bloody hell's going on with this thing? Where's the microphone? Where's the sound? Oh, I loathe Windows. Loathe it. Okay, microphone we have. The hell's that? Supposedly this is the microphone. Can anybody hear me on this thing? Listen to this device. What does that mean? Hello. Desktop microphone. Hello. There's nothing at all now. No sound at all. Configure. Start speech. I don't want speech recognition. Just want the fucking audio to work. Hello. 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 Does anything work? Have we got any audio at all? I don't know. Who cares? Let's run a demo then while we're waiting. Let's run, I don't know. Lunars, elude, reboxer, shake off the dust. Let's see what that does. No audio and no video. Doing well. Doing well. Speaks recognition. Sound. The fuck hell sound gone? It's there. Hello guys, can you hear any audio? If anyone's watching. Quite nice to know that the audio is working on this thing. I think it is actually. Hi Alan, hi KDA, can you hear my voice? My PC is conspiring against me this afternoon. And the music's deafening. Turn it down a little bit. At my end anyway. Yes, clear. Oh, good man, thank you. Hello Tina, Tina Stormcaller. So how are you all doing this afternoon? Good, I hope. So what we're looking at this afternoon is an Amiga 1200, playing some AGA demos. This is running on Coffin OS, which is, it's not made for the Vampire, but it's Vampire specific a little bit. But today we're running it on a 68060 with a PowerPC processor that is not actually configured yet, so it's not being used. I need to install Warp, whatever it is, Warp OS and the other thing. Hi Cotter, how are you doing, sir? Fine, fine. Good man, good man. What are you up to this afternoon, Pedro? Anything exciting? I've just reflashed this PowerPC board, which wasn't working. It had no RAM and it wouldn't boot the hard drive. So I've reflashed it. And It seems to be working just dandy. Vampire 2D. Vampire 2D. What will that do if I run that? Will it go crazy? It will go crazy. Will it go crazy? Let's see what it does. Oop. Yep, does nothing. That's okay. Oh, buggers up my workbench. That's what it does. Oh, sorry, this demo needs a vampire, which is fair enough. Okay, so what do we got? So obviously we have 256 meg of RAM, we have 1.5 meg of chip, no graphics obviously. What's on the CF card? Anything exciting? A500 IFF. That was for a little project I was doing, but I can't remember what it was, to be honest. I've forgotten. Tina, I need to specifically find demos that push 030 I have in my 1200. Everything for the 1200 seems to assume you have an 060, which is damn near impossible to find these days. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but there are quite a few demos that require 030. Don't forget when the 1200 first came out, there wasn't that many, well, there weren't any accelerators for it. So there are quite a few that require an 020. Now to push an 030, what would push an 030? Most of the Elude stuff is 060, although I think one or two of them require a fast 030. Doom, obviously, it requires a fast 030. No 40 really. Demos, oh. See, I was having a go as well. Black Lotus, Black Lotus. Ocean. Let's see if any of these Rift. I wonder if any of these require an 030. Requires an 020 FPU and 16 meg of RAM. Don't bother watching on anything than 060. Oh, fair enough. Little Nell. Requiem. This is a requiem. 060. Yeah, can't say I'm surprised. Rift. Okay. Be quite handy if we knew what it needed, guys, but okay. So once upon a time I would have known pretty much what could run in 030 because I did have one in a 2000 and I did have one on a my 1200 years ago. Thanks. I have an ACA 1233 in this thing and seeing what else it can do apart from WHD load. There are some demos that require an 030, there's no doubt about that. Oh, 60 demo, yeah. Try and keep away from the big boys, Black Lotus, and some of the other big demo groups. They all, well, don't always, but they do favour 060 stuff, mega demo. Some of these might be ECS actually. If you go to, what is it, ADA, the Amiga Demo Archive, you can search by AGA. I would recommend going through the demos there and seeing what's what. Dust. Nameless. Don't remember that. Butter. Oh, can you sell it? Can I sell it? Can you sell it? Can I sell it? Is that Magista there? Who's just wandered in? Magista in the house. What's happening, Magista? What's going on? Am I saying your name properly? I had to. Yeah, causing trouble. Coming in here, causing trouble. What's happening in the vampire scene, guys? Anything new coming along? When are you going to give us another alpha revision anyway? AGA alpha. ABS magnify. Yeah, I can't remember what requires O30 stuff, to be honest. But there are some pretty impressive AGA demos out there. Okay, I'm going to be asked. I suppose most of these games will be set to RTG, I would imagine. Doom, of course, won't. It should ask you what it needs. Oh, 320. There you go. 320 by 200. Boom, 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 boom. So many years to even think to beat the Blizzard. Amazing work. Huh. The Blizzards were pretty impressive cards, weren't they? What is it? 322.40. Low res. That'll do. V1200 is about to happen soon. So this is obviously not PPC version, this is just running on the 060. I need to set up the drivers for the PPC, I haven't done it yet. And see what a 300 megahertz PPC can do. There must be plenty of things on Aminet for the PPC. Pedro, 4 weeks. 4 weeks for the V2. There you go, guys. Get saving up. Am I in the list for one Magister? Don't forget me. Okay, we all know what Doom does. Doom does that. Took me a long time to get Doom working on an Amiga. I think that was probably an 030. Oh, it might have been an 030 actually. 4 weeks. Cotter's always joking. Duke 3D will be RTG. Gloom. I don't know what Gloom runs in. Setup. Please insert Gloom in it. Oh, I can't be bothered. Nope. Select CPU type. Okay, I will. Modem. Don't have a modem. Oh, I can't be bothered. Ain't gonna work. Let's see if it works. For the sheer amusement. Oh, it seems to. Is that 256 meg in there? Yes, it is. It's fully populated, 256 megabyte. I bought the card as faulty, because it wouldn't recognise memory. But a quick clean up and a reflash of the card seems to have sorted it out. It's just booted up this afternoon for the first time, showing RAM. So yeah. Welcome to the contaminated something or other. Okay. What else can we ever play with? Where's Quake? Quake, 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 Quake. Ami Quake 2. Free space. We've got Quake on here, I'm not sure. Quake, yes we do. See what it does. Come on, pile, where are you? The necropolis. Well, that's not the fastest, is it? On an 060. Hmm. 24 for 5.9. Coolio. Payback. Strife. What else can we play? Wolf 3D. Retro Wars. Mist. Napalm on Escape. Oh, it's all going on. The question is that card ever exported to the max? What do you mean, the PPC side? Probably not, no. What used to happen is, yeah, I know people who've bought Amiga OS, what was it, 4, to run on the PPCs. By the time it loaded the operating system, there was not enough power left to do anything else. Not quite sure what you're supposed to do here, as I haven't got a joystick plugged in. Where's my joysticks? Where are my joysticks? This is the question. I can't find any. Oh well. Not an issue. I'll do a reboot. Like I say, I'm just playing about, really. Just having a little mess about. Magistia, I remember writing about this card on my local paper, and they said the same back then. Yeah. Upgrade my PPC. I know. Excuse me. Deep Paint, Starquake. I'm not sure if that ever worked. I'm not even sure it's in the folder. What's going on here? Perhaps it didn't. Perhaps I never copied it. No, Starquake ADF, there it is. I remember Starquake from the Spectrum days, back in the old days. Okay, what else have we got? 2D, 3D, 2D. What's in 2D? Okay, AGA Paint, 3D, Lightwave. Okie dokie. Emulators. Go on then. Let's have a do. Let's do a bit of emulation. Don't go there. What's not going to get me a strike? Oh, that's crashed. Coffin looks good. They're only They only feel that scrolling is kind of slower. Yeah, the scrolling is a little slow. Screen refresh also. Well, that's bombed out. I haven't set the preferences. Oh, hello. Hello. Well, something's working, but I don't know. Hey Mike, your English is very good. Thank you, Ivan. I do practice English as much as I can. There's something funny about the way that SNES works, but I can't remember what it is now. I've had noticed this before. Bloody cheek. Really, what I need to do is set up the PPC side and see what gives. Fusion, that's RTG, PC Task, Magic 64. Oh, actually, can we just run one? Nope. Type the letter of your choice. Get ready. I'm ready. Okay. There's no point playing games. I haven't got a joystick plugged in, but I just want to see things work before I start messing about with the PPC side. Please tell me what's that? Man, please can you tell me once again that setup, because I didn't hear it. Yeah, it's a Blizzard PowerPC 300 megahertz PPC with a 66 megahertz 060 with 256 meg of RAM. File. What file? Don't bother. Don't bother, Amp. Project quit. Yeah, it's let me show you what it is. Benchmarky. Syspeed will tell us what it is. System info. That's what it is, guys. Okay, yes, but other things. What else is in there? What do you mean? It's got a CF hard drive. There's nothing else in it. It's a standard Amiga 1200. There's no sound card, no video card, nothing extra special. It's just a standard card with a Blizzard PPC. 300 megahertz PPC, 66 CPU, and 3.1 ROMs. Pretty standard setup with a fast Blizzard, obviously. I'm waiting for your input. Absolute bossy. Music. Ooh, then refresh and everything else is amazing. Pro Tracker. turn this damn thing off? What's that do? There you go, that turns it off. You can start some new browser. You can start some new browsers including Coffin. I believe there was an AGA version. Yeah, I've got no network card set up on this machine at the moment. Magister, so, but I will. I do have a network card. It's just not plugged in. It's in the drawer at the moment. My files. What's in my files? Zippo. Ubuntu. What else do we have? Pictures programming. Scum will be RTG. Videos will be RTG as well. Games, demos. Go on then, we'll try another game. Or let's try demo actually. For the sheer hell of it, and that'll do for this afternoon until I get some Loonies, Plasma Effect, Phoenix, Mystic Cube. Thought I had a demo folder somewhere from years ago. There we go. Black Lotus. Let's do, where's the ocean one? The ocean one's quite nice. Jens, can you please open and view a can you view and open a picture? I can open and view a picture, that's not a problem. Yes, then it won't start. You're right. You're right, Igor, yep. But I will be doing it. I'll set up a network card. But web browsing on the Amiga is not an exercise in fun, to be honest, at the best of times. Oh, I don't remember this sounding like this. I thought it had a funky soundtrack. Beautiful AGA. Web browsing, what my phone is for. It's more pleasant on a mobile than it is on an Amiga, that's true. Perhaps 20 years ago's internet wasn't quite so painful. Yes, it is. It's a lovely demo. Very pretty. What type of power supply are you using? I'm using a bog standard Amiga A500 power pack with 4.5 amps on the 5-volt line, rather than the lightweight 1200 and 600 power pack. I've lived without a mobile phone for 2 years. Good man. I use my phone does all the stuff I can. I reuse my desk to mess around with old computers and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. choice. Yeah, it is. It seems to work well on the PPC. I've used it before. It's the same power pack I've had, funnily enough, I've been using it for years. Every setup I've ever used on a 1200 or a expanded 500 has always had the same power pack. Years ago I did convert an 88 to power pack, but someone was having power pack trouble, so I gave it away. Have we any more firmware releases on the way then? Igor, anything good coming along? If you need any firmware testing, fire some over to me and I'll test it quite happily. Graphics machine. Should we try one more? Thanks for using Roadshow. Not a problem. Let's try one more and that'll do for today, I think. Getting ready for my din-dins. Requiem Nell. Silk Cut. Starstruck. You're missing the left sound channel, am I? It might be the cable that's a bit flaky. Struck final. Go on then, we'll do a bit of Starstruck. I'll give my leads a jiggle when it starts. Contains 20% new content. Couldn't ask for any more, could you? 30% would be just greedy. Oh yeah, you're right. One of the channels is down on the Amiga. Strange. Perhaps my 1200 needs a little recap. I can see the audio is showing on the left channel, but it's quite low. This 1200 I'm using now is it's never been recapped or anything. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is working. This is quite low. Oh, that's not a lovely project. It worked for a bit at the start. Yeah, I thought it was working. Let me have a play with the wires. Oh yeah, it's the wires, guys, sorry. Oh, come on. There we go, fixed. Yeah, it's not the Amiga, it's my RCA audio leads going to the video capture. Sorry about that. How good is that fish, or whatever it is, submarine thing? It's fantastic. The assembly 06. Superb. Okay, I'm just going to reboot and see if I can get into the Blizzard early start menu. If I can't, or it bombs out, then that'll do. I'll turn it off and go have some food. But let me see if I can get into it. You're supposed to reboot and press S. Well, obviously that doesn't work. Let's try a reboot and escape. Oh, here we go. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I remember this. System. Oh my goodness, I can't even see it. Can you guys make this? See this rather? Cancel that. System. What's that say? Oh, RAM. Okay. PCI. Don't have any PCIs. System. No RAM. No 31 kHz screen. Superscaler off. Superscaler on. Why would the superscaler be off? It'd be on, wouldn't it? Use. Save. Go on, let's see what that does. Now you need a B vision. It's an interlace, you can change it. Yeah. Oh, not system. I don't mean that. I'm sure it makes no difference. Superscaler. Oh, it won't do it, will it? Oh, will it? PowerPC? No. So they don't have any drivers installed. Okay, fair enough. So that'll do for today's 300 megahertz. PPC, that's not been used. But 66 megahertz 060 has been used. Okay, that'll do for now. Thank you very much, boys and girls. I'll see you next time. Have a very good Sunday. And hopefully next time I see you I will have finally got around to putting some drivers on this thing to get the PPC working. Anyway, cheerio. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.